Hi, this is Ink, and this is Outer Worlds 2. Let's continue. We will be doing very important battle. Maybe battle, maybe we can do diplomacy. Basically busting a ring of extremist cultists. Yeah, within the society of mathematicians. Likely. We have our own cultist. And another lady which is a spy master for this order. Yeah.
Can you believe this place? It's like we're hunting Order members in their natural habitat. They should make a serial about us.
As a dear, you expend so much energy trying to convince everyone of your bloodlust. Sometimes less is more terrifying. Consider letting your actions do the talking.
Have you not been paying attention? My actions are pretty terrifying.
Amazing voice lines. Very good voice lines. Okay. I do need to prepare the clips. I'm making quite a lot of shorts from these videos. The Order, act as one. Remember, I is imaginary. Get our battle medic. We have Toxic Ray. We have N-Ray. We have Death Sentence. Pretty good outfits though. Do you have a different kind of weapons? A lot of things to choose. We have Dance Sword. It's not great. Oh. Okay, Combat Analyzer. Analyzes an enemy in combat, marking them. When active attacks against target applies effects on the location of the body you hit. Legs knocked down, head stunned, torso arms bleed. This is very good with melee. Portable capacitor distributor. Marisol occasionally totes small portable capacitors near you. Walking over them automatically activates them, restoring the gadget energy. Attacking them causes to explode. Let's choose this one. Area around the target, applying it effects to all nearby enemies. Pretty good. Where Marisol is in part of a mechanic with a small chance to provide additional crafting materials. Collects and recycles shock rods, plasma, biomass, giving you a small chance to recover when unused. Munitions? Yes. Okay, let's go. Sneak.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait! Look! Someone just came up via the lift! It must be unlocked!
Nice. Hey.
Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything. He'll know you're coming.
Okay. There's still a problem with my monitor. Apply this one. Light sharpens the image. Okay, there's some weird shenanigans with my monitor. Sharpness. Oh? Hmm. Yeah, it makes everything look very sharp. So why my frame rate is not... It should be limited. It does not limit the frame rate. Hmm. Okay, I see someone already has some projectile. Hey, I'm having a strange niche. Maybe it's not super strange, but I never dealt with something like this. Every game I play is just too sharp and grainy. Yep, I've been calling it crispy. It's most obvious on the blades of grass like Hogwarts. Like I said though, every time I'm playing while taking screenshots, I did notice it's probably okay. NVIDIA control panel. It's basically when it's in focus, it looks okay. While the game is in focus, it like boosts the sharpness like way too much. NVIDIA control panel is 3D settings and image scaling to off. Control panel. Ah, modern GPU settings. Image scaling. Let's see, probably not the right one. Edge enhancement. Use NVIDIA setting 0. Noise reduction 0. Apply. Nope. No. Manage 3D settings. Image scaling. Program settings? Image scaling. Off. Okay. Apply. Ow. Now it's good. Yeah. Thank you, some random guy from the PC Gamer forum. Now it actually looks like it should look like. You see no difference, but I see it. It's just a monitor problem. There does not seem to be any map. Alive, people. Someone is dead. Okay, so the idea is go everywhere but the main objective. They did kill a lot of novice. Oh no, so many bright minds destroyed. Look at this. Beautiful. That is a great screenshot. Scorch mark.
But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a
That's all
catalyst.
bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
Setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution.
Well, it did execute quite a lot of
Those
people.
outside the order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise
nades.
among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst. Setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution.
Ooh. Loot. Hmm.
Setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your
What's the plan?
minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution.
Hmm. Hmm.
Indelibly eradicate algorithm disappear.
All solutions precede problems.
Okay. Oh, that's supposed to be like a difficult enemy. Yeah, right. Grenades. Frost grenades. Damage shunts. Seems they're lower. It seems there's some hostages.
Nice of Sheer Wiley to leave us this nightlight. Sorry. Rejuvenation device.
That device may be the deciding factor in whether you live or die in the near future. Unless you can expedite hemostasis and proliferate new tissue on your own within a fraction of a second.
No. But I have been told my pain tolerance exceeds normal thresholds.
Your mother must be so proud.
Unfriendly nearby.
You know what we can do? We can be a grenadier. This is a slight problem. I have no good angle. Or sneak. Damn. 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 Stealth. Control.
Is to risk missing the product of the next.
Bam. Sneak. I love sneaking. Nice. Okay. Next target. Bathroom note. The data pad contains a lengthy selection of order reading materials. Some subheadings stand out to you. 193 paradoxes of pointlessly postulate. Eliminating concerns with unnecessary violence. Say no to 0.001 margins of error. So nervous. Risk relief. The unwritten peril of undue literacy pursue in the restroom. Okay.
Found another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think.
Hey, none of that. Remember what Wiley told us.
Document every corpse you find so we have an accurate head count later?
Well, yes, that.
You found.
Also, not everyone will share our vision of the plan. We gave
So
them the option to join us. That's not our fault, Nature.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
why am I with shield? Yoink. Yeah, did they warn you about Reaper coming after you? Probably not. Are you regretting the pile of ash? Are you? Huh? Yeah, I thought so. The overs may thrive under the pressure, but you know me, Archie. I learn best in an environment of peace and relaxation. So what if I log some minor water damage on a tom or two? I know sloppy of me careless, but must I endure a litany of discrimination forevermore? If you ask those venerable scholars in the Ancrohold, the answer would be yes. I cannot stand to suffer more beratement, yet my research requires a certain reference book currently in the possession of the essential history of mechanized doors. Perhaps you might go and treat them for the title on my behalf? Bathhouse circuit breaker. The circuit breaker appears to be controlling the power for both bathhouse and attached courtyard. I need a book. Refer to the Ranger route to attach a courtyard. That's a bathhouse. Looks fancy. Where's the book? That's a contamination. La da 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 da. Find the book, I guess. Okay. Have the enemy coming over.
A sequence largely summing to preceding numbers gives us math that brings us wonders. You find their occurrence relation, get us to sequence summation. It's Fibonacci.
Nice.
Those are N-ray junction boxes. The scanner might be useful to see how this place is wired up.
That was scripted. That's a corpse. Kinda looked like in Borderlands where enemies spawning boxes. Why do you speak like that?
May all solutions precede problems.
Nice. Give me 300 XP. Anchor hold.
Grand Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time.
Scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying.
Yes. Examine. The collection drawer currently locked from the other side. Hey, I need a book.
Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites, be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
Long's 75 thesis uses an outdated module, actually. It's less reliable than you suppose.
I'm aware of the errors of his methodology, but Long's overall opinion is still... Wait, why am I arguing with you about this?
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
Okay, first I'm looking at your formulas. What are you doing? Okay, that's a integral of a change in z position. That is radius. This is all gravitational equations. Yep. Is that that is just a regular way of displaying how the integrals are calculated, which is basically just an area of a plot. That's a partial derivative. This looks like mass equations. Delta energy. Well, delta. H2O. Okay, War is always wrong. It's only ever a result of widespread suffering. Yes.
But what if widespread suffering is already taking place?
Then its
Yeah.
causes should be observed, quantified, and a non-violent
Yes.
solution found. You do not extinguish a fire with more flame.
Tell that to the Protectorate.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
No, you cannot settle this debate. It is... War is caused by suffering. Suffering is caused by different things. Also caused by war, but never the starting problem. What's stopping you to getting material yourself?
Open the door, for starters.
You're currently standing outside of an anchor hold. My colleague and I have chosen to permanently enclose ourselves within this cell to lead a life of concentrated purpose. As anchorites of the Order, it is our duty to postulate on the universe's perplexities for the benefit of observers. In this way, we advance the plan through empirical knowledge.
How do you not kill each other?
Who's to say we haven't tried?
Oh.
My colleague is joking. The answer to your question is simple. All anchorites undergo extensive testing before being admitted to such a calling. You might say we are compatible.
And just people watch you morning, noon, and
We
night?
observe periods of rest like all living creatures, but otherwise, yes. When in conversation, we welcome all to attend and learn.
We have privacy curtains. It's less trouble than you're making it out to be.
What you describe so like literal torture.
Then it's a good thing you're standing on that side of the window, isn't it?
I'm in a hurry, but I might be persuaded to the help for the right
The
price.
search for answers to life's important questions often yields powerful rewards. Who knows? Something learned here may later prove the difference between life and death.
And if that's not enough, we still have some Order arms and armaments from a recent demonstration we gave. You'd be welcome to one or the other.
Sure.
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
Actually need a book book on mechanized doors and wiring if you have one.
You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll
47
put it in
chapters.
the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
You both seem knowledgeable. Any chance a woman named DeVries came to your advice?
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact.
DeVries was Earth Director Spy. Curious you didn't catch on.
Evidently, she was good at her job then. Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
Makes sense, there's plenty of drama happening here at Monastery
I'm
right
sure
now.
I have no notion of what you're referring to.
Sir Wiley has staged a coup. He's taken over Monastery through force.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though.
Got some bad news for you on that
I
front.
see. That is distressing to hear. But as we in the Order like to say, the plan actuates by deliberate means.
Sure.
Much appreciated.
Oh, wait, didn't you give me a book? Yeah. Collect the book. Slim volume. Whee! Go to the bath again. Bath. Fix the door. With the help of a book provided by the authorities, you would attach a few wires and soon hear the power open somewhere in the courtyard nearby. Bonk, bonk. Scriptorium. Pum 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 pum. Let me guess, is this door? Yes. Okay, which means we go our way. Visit our building.
And some simpletons within it. Claim that all things happen for a reason.
Simpleton, look at my skills. I'm mediocre to say the least. Ooh, workshop. Right. Inventory. Helmet. Breakdown kit. Breakdown. Hmm. Okay. I probably should sell this one. Yep. And I don't think I can make any more good gear. Not equipment for... yeah. Back to my regular helmet. A ladder. Kinetic beam caster. does this weapon do? What do you do? Reduce the sound effect. Pretty useless that is. Whee! Okay, that's just locked door. Apparently. Oh, I guess the courtyard was just locked in. I went to the right location immediately.
Claim that all things happen for a reason.
La da 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 da. But stuff. Slash resistant. Useless. Trauma kit, useful. Munitions, useless. Novice dormitory. The door is barred shut. Some dude. Guess we're going around. Around we go. Hello. What the hell? Dodged it. That was quite sneaky. Oh no. They died. They were Tospel fans. Maybe that means you can find card.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I should be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice, but that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
Why it does not show that he is an enemy?
Well, aren't you the eccentric sort?
Let's go in. Thanks, Asa. Asa. Did forget that I do need to pop out another chat. Whoops. I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't know if it's bugged or not that I don't get warnings that there's enemies. Do. Okay. Bed bugs.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
What is up? Okay, we need to get up. That looks like you could find some items there. Mm-hmm. And I can. Fab bitch. But that's about it. Yep. Nice. Pum pum pum. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Dormitory. Research wing. Maybe weapons. Can it?
Well, this is quite modest. Very simple and
Wow.
austere. Can hardly guess who lives here.
The good abbot's intent on distracting himself from the misery of existence with worldly goods. Never works.
Hello. Doggo. Corrosive plasma. No, a card. Crit chance, crit chance. Ah, toxicity crash. Messages to Abbot Newell. Not this again. As per my last message of the subject, if there are issues with the efficacy of Asir Villi's projections, I recommend you take up with them rather than confusing my terminal as a repository for my personal grievances. Supervising the manufacture requires my utmost focus. I cannot suffer distractions. Furthermore, as your colleague, I encourage you to run the numbers again. If there is an error, I suspect it's not in Villi's statement column. It is vital that we preserve the integrity of our current predictions until we have regained the access to the archive. In that context, I ask you do not deviate from our normal standards of confidentiality after reviewing the following information. An agent of Earth Director will soon be en route to the Golden Ridge to speak with you. Their mission is too sensitive to be recorded here, but I ask you do not do whatever you can to aid them, and in return they will be some assistance to you as well. The fate of the Horde as well of the Arcadia hinges on their success. Private entries. Signs 5. To proceed as user Newell Joseph, please solve the following conjecture. Working from the basis of the Welch-Feldier theory, calculate 5 alignment grooves within the auspiciation accuracy gap of delta more than 0. That tells me nothing because delta can be anything. Extrapolation should include establishing prognosticated properties at least as strong as those cited in the Bruns-Connolly-Landberg thesis. With a Master of Engineering, I would say this is bullshit. I really hate when, like, you have scientists which write like this, and you have engineers which just like, increased power by 10%, works now. And you know everything that is required. Or need 5. Bits.
Did my colleagues design this layout to be intentionally confounding?
Yes. Yes, they did. I don't have luck 5. Though, if I level up, probably not, I will have it locked with 5.
Why, their instructor, of course. Bishop Lazar has failed this order as its preeminent luminary. And without our intervention, she would make peace with the primitive minds of Auntie's choice. This must be prevented, whatever the cost, or humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries, if not millennia. The blood spilled today is merely correctional ink, stamped onto a test of order aptitude. And who do we...
Ooh. Extra primer. Springs, trauma kills. Escape. Poor guys. They did nothing wrong, they were just mathing. That kinda looks like a battle arena. Oh, that I can just do it. Why? Okay, never mind, I cannot just skip it. Ooh, log. Key punch user manual. The manual covers the basics how to operate monastery auto pneumatic key punch. It also contains detailed information on preparing shipments of completed punch cards sent to the cloister.
Someone help us!
Is it a trap? Is this a trap? Is this a trap? A trap? Ooh. Explosive burst automatic rifle. Oh no, cutscene.
The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
As if we'd fall for their stalling tactics just to watch these poor fools die slowly and horribly, mangled like punch cards. What were we talking about again?
I'm open to opinions on what to do
I
here.
prefer to kill my enemies first, innocent hostages later.
Entirely depends on your priorities. My former department would say keeping on mission is of paramount importance. But I no longer think I agree.
Well, we don't have a time to see if that's a bluff.
But just in case it's not, we should come back after we've guided that fool to see the aftermath.
No need for misplaced optimism. Simply accept the cost and move forward.
Praise high probability. Wiley trapped us here. He let some others go, but didn't even give us the chance to surrender.
He's lost his wits. Kept going on about his puzzle in the research wing upstairs. That must be where he hid the key to stop the press.
Hurry!
Research wing upstairs. Am I too slow?
Stamped onto a test of order aptitude. And who knew
I don't have the tools to do that. I don't. Sorry, you guys, you're likely to suffer.
like their instructor, of course.
Oh well. It's not like you can skip that one. Let me guess, if I go right, it will actually crush them. Let's go left. Or let's go right. An orb in here. Wait a minute. Ah! Okay.
Let me guess. That safe won't open until we solve this puzzle. Seems like stacking the deck for a predictable behavior analysis.
What if I just sit there? Yeah, there's also enemies. Restart? No, that's a flame wafer. Oh. Okay, let's just get them over it. Inventory. Use remote detonator.
Enemy predicting imminent combat.
Investigating phenomena. Source of disturbance? Red assessment confirmed.
Causation.
Come back here. Ava, delete him. Nice. That was pretty good battle. Loads of loot though. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Special collections. Open. XP. Collect book. Only real numbers. Okay, we can go back then. Evil power? Scrap metal. Okay. Be right back. Where's my be right back screen? Hello. Drop a save. Wait, I needed 2 books, yeah? Yeah, 2 books. Which I have only 1 now. I have the pressure pads. Like, do we all need to be like standing on it? Maybe?
Seems we've effectively begun their puzzle. Idiots.
Orbs. Hi, brains. I would say it's pretty okay. I would say the major downside, like the visuals are amazing and characters are also quite funny. I would say the main downside is just general lack of weapon variety. We have, well, quite a few, but most of the weapons are like the same stats. So even if you like get a slightly better effect on the weapon, it's still the same weapon. Yeah, same with armor, like you have no variety between the armor, so you just loot something, which is just basically trash. Though unique weapons kinda okay-ish, but still. So that's why I'm usually just doing melee combat, because it's more enjoyable. And another thing is just the soundtrack. It's very limited soundtrack. Otherwise, fairly okay. I guess it did have the same issue with the previous soundtrack too. What? Previous soundtrack, previous game. That soundtrack was basically non-existent. I need to drink water. But with melee combat, at least it's more action. Ooh, thank you. Is it worth streaming? Yeah, I would say it is. If you want to keep users a bit, I guess, more engaged, be prepared to have just different soundtrack, because at least in the starting areas, there's literally one soundtrack for the whole map. It gets annoying often. And it does have quite a good, like, jokes. Especially if also you're playing with the floors. Like, for example, one my floor allows me to, like, spread the stats and get more points per level. So, as you can see, everything is level 4 now. That's one of the floor I get. And you can pick quite a bit of them, which makes the game quite more interesting. Oh, it is quite resource heavy though. So make sure your PC can actually handle the streaming. For example, I definitely could not stream 60 FPS. Does it require shooting? It shoots and then it goes here. So I'll now do this. Press reload. No? Okay, this gun does not help. Yeah, I enjoyed the first one quite too. I also played quite a lot of DLCs, but yeah, it still has the same issues as this one. I guess knowing a bit of lore from the first game definitely helps, because it just makes it more interesting. Though there is not much continuation between previous like timeline. You basically start with like a fresh character mostly.
Look, they obviously meant for this to waste our time. Let's just find a way to kill the hostages so we can move on.
I can't, because that does not work. And this will burn the ball. Oh? Yeah, because I usually don't stick to one thing. Also have ADHD, so it's kinda also explains why I like a lot of different things. I do engineering, I do gaming, I enjoy quite a lot of activities. Yoink. The lightning effects are very pretty here. They are. I have a single book, I need 2 of these. Well, did we save them? No? Auto dramatic keep with punch card activation required. I don't have them. Yeah, as long as you enjoy doing the stuff, it's good. Like, I've seen a lot of like creators just focus on a single thing and just burn out. That's not a good thing. I think it's just a different place, maybe? Or is the book somewhere else? Because I have not seen the book. I don't have the right things. It requires a punch card. But the punch card is supposedly hidden? It requires a book. Book? 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 Nope, there's no. Yeah, I don't think I can unlock this one. Okay, I guess the hostages will be doomed because I cannot unlock the door, nor can find the punch card. Nor find the book. Yeah. Well, bye.
Wait, where are you going? Don't leave us! Come back!
Oh, wait. The save. We got a help item? Moderate heal over time. Oh, this one is just better heal. Yeah. I guess with also this one, like, I have no trouble of gathering materials because I barely use them.
See? Didn't I tell you our friend would be back?
Hurry! Disable the torque press machine!
It will press it. Decisions. These are controls for the automatic pneumatic key punch. The lever can now be used to disable or fully activated. Disable or kill the hostages. Well, if they weren't scientists, I probably would eliminate them, but they are scientists. So, for the sake of the colony, disable.
Time will tell if that was a good idea.
Not that I was concerned, mind you.
Thank you, stranger. We should be okay here for now. Go pay Wiley his just dividends. For all of us.
Okay. Where's the book, mate?
What did I tell you? All according to the plan.
Yeah. Wiley's plan, which almost killed us.
Damage resistant or clash. Yeah, well, I would say it's very similar to the Borderlands, but also lacking in the fun mechanics. Like, for example, in Borderlands, you could like, oh, open the shop and see, oh, that's a fancy, better item. But no, this one is just like generic item which you can get anywhere, and it has no luck mechanic of like, I want like different kind of percentages, so I could like use stuff. This looks like legitimate ping IP address. Check there is free space. I wonder what happens if we would ping that. Can you ping that? Let's see. Open command prompt. Ping. And let's hope it will show the IP address again. CD changes the location, dry mounted, mount O emulator. Packets and requested timeout, ping for status. 168.0148. No, it's not a legitimate address. Would be silly. The origin of sprats. The title examines the evolution of sprats, with an excessively large portion dedicated to explicit diagrams of their mating habits. What you have seen here, you'll never be unable to unslee. Nice. Oh. Okay. I've seen how sprats mate. Now I'm scarred forever. Punch computers. Books. Brief memorandum. An angry memorandum from an order scribe complaining about this copy of exemplar Kwang's book. Only real numbers. The casualties of appeasement. Isn't ready to enter circulation yet. It is likely to find this title in the library special collections room. Okay. Library special collection book. Special collection room. Is it up there? Looks like it. Parkour. Bits. A book. Conflict and the Escalation Theory. An examination by archivist Amy Moller. So maybe I can go to our wing now. Okay, so I've been here. Need to go down. And talk with some scholars. Look at this. This is beautiful. They definitely put a lot of effort into the visuals, though I did wish they put more effort into the gameplay. Because gameplay usually... Okay, visuals that sell, gameplay that actually brings more people and keeps more people in the game. Submit research for review. Cutscene.
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares.
You too, huh?
So, who's right?
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
That's what I tried to saying you. You idiots. But have you also considered that existence is a curse of consciousness prison?
I see someone has been reading On the Origin of Spreads. How has that effect on people?
Mental carceration and the potential unreality of conscious experience adds an interesting dimension to the argument. It's certainly worth exploring.
Perhaps later. For now, I feel we should reward our guest with their choice of reward, given the idiosyncratic nature of his conclusion. Armor or weapon?
Why not both? I don't know. Maybe... I don't think they will be giving me a good enough weapon. As my current weapon is basically N-ray sickle, which is one of the better melee weapons. And they would likely to be giving not melee weapon, which I don't need the melee weapon, well, range weapon. So armor.
Very well. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you deposited our research materials.
Not rolled.
We appreciate your time. If you have a spare 4 hours, Feel free to stay and observe our period of silent, sustained reading. Otherwise, until we next confer.
Oh. Nice. Quest complete. Ooh, meat 10. Okay. Well, mine is still better, because I regenerate damage. This one looks very cool though. Repellent Awakened Seared Robes. It's 10 armor, medium, ignore a single hit, and that's worthless. It's just good as it's very heavy armor in terms of a light. And looks pretty cool. Though mine is better. I just ignore the shots. Pop, pop, pop. Let's continue the quest. Hello. Death sentence. Okay, don't I have a silent sniper rifle? I do. What? Oh, I changed on my sights. Curses. Yeah, my melee is definitely better. Dead. Okay. No, what? Grenade! 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 Grenade!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
What combatant analysis? There is no more combatants. Well, there is one, I guess. A turret? Grenade! 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 Whee! Well, that was easy. Just basically nuke them. So, did you enjoy the plasma bath? I put a lot of effort in just gathering this amount of grenades and not using them for the whole game. They even provided explosive thingies around here. Even provided stealth places, and I just like, nope. Grenades. Grenades for the win. So I guess it was too many enemies for the close-up battle. Sprat. Hi, Sprat. Ooh. Oh, that's not the right item. A mural. Mural. Final collectible. Found old mural pieces on the Golden Ridge. Woo! And this should have gave me a perk. Yeah, art enthusiasm. XP from companion kills plus 10. It's locked. This one is locked. Can't see that there is a way to climbing. Unlock bell tower. Unbarred? Or am I not supposed to be here? Unlock the bell tower. Which is the bell tower? That one? Okay. This is controls, but there's stuff in here. Ow. That looks like a bell tower. Pardon? Okay. No? Bell tower. Begin bell sequence. Bell sequence. Begin bell sequence. Oh, I see. There's a line here. Unlock bell tower. Hey, you weren't here. Oh.
Locking them down.
Bye.
Look sharp. It's a fight.
Bye-bye. Who wants to be native? Great.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Grenade? Grenade! Oh. Oh no, my friend is down. Clear.
Who needs to die?
You almost did. Sprats. Gain access to observatory. Oh, that was just a spawning location. That sounds annoying. Hello. Observatory. You found an apparatus with 3 dials that can be set to numbers. What number you will turn the first dial to? Look to the oddity in the front of the observatory to solve the riddle. Oh no, riddles. The first dial should be set to a number of moons that orbit Elysium. The second dial should be set to a number of moons that orbit between Dorado and Elysium. The final dial should be set at the number of times Eden orbits Elysium before Preterno Recloiser completes a single rotation. Based on the astronomical observation, enter the complete code nearby within the observatory. Completed code nearby. 4 numbers. Okay, so first one. Number of moons that orbit Elysium. Who's Elysium? Doors bar shut.
Who doesn't appreciate a good orrery? Worthless.
The universe large and untellable. Or so it was once believed. Martyrs Alexandria Varic's intention to skip drive changed everything, a crowning achievement in the history of scientific progress. Skip drives bring us one step closer to our collective goal of cataloging our infinite universe each and every day. This chart serves but a tiny piece of the grand universal puzzle depicting several suns.
Worthless people, that's who.
Like, I don't know which planet is which. Hey lady, can you help me solve the puzzle?
Not entirely surprised I had to abandon my cover identity earlier. Knew there was a risk if I took action, but when the attack on the outpost opportunity occurred, I had no choice. I do so hope you'll forgive my thoroughly convincing deception, dear.
You probably prevented the wolf from breaking out again, so I'll guess it lets best.
I'm not so sure Proctor Svoboda was capable of crashing cargo pods into additional Antes installations. Still glad I stopped it. May all our travail...
Currently, yet unidentified, the order expects to locate an exoplanet within the next 132 years with a probabilistic certainty of 1 to 27 years. Once identified, the exoplanet will no doubt for the generate Arcadia's many pool wounds. Is this a hint for DLC? 1 to 27 years. Yeah, that sounds like a hint to DLC. Okay, the white. Elysium. Bear more than you think. Okay, so the white one is Elysium. How many moons? Orbit. Wait, what? How the hell do you read this? Or do I need to go here? Why is it so loud? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 moons? Or yeah, 4 moons orbit Elysium. Four. Turn down and hit the click. Second should be set to the numbers that are between Dorado and Elysium. Okay, which one is Dorado? Dorado. That's a Hemera. I cannot bother. Has construction materials Mercy. That's a vendor with a bunch of nonsense. Ooh, a gun. Oracle display case podium and accents contacted. Apos universal key. This is Platero. Oh. That's a Nyx. That's a Eden. And that's a Recluse. That's a Telescope. That's something broken. Dorado, Golden Heart of Arcadia, Moon of Elysium. Golden Luster. Golden Luster. Ow. One? Between this one and this one. One. Yeah. That's the only planet which was not shown. Is this right? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it. One. 4, 1. Find that. Oh, there's just 3 number code. Final value should be set to the number of times Eden orbits Elysium before Pretera and Cloister complete a single rotation. First one, which one is Eden? Elysium, so that's the center. Pretero. Pretero is like bluish. That's a Chimera. It's a Recluse. Cloister. Eden is green one. Cloister is white one. Number of times Eden orbits Elysium before Pretera and Cloister complete a single rotation. So you need to identify which one Eden and be set Cloister. So, okay. Let's wait this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Curses. Incorrect chord. The last one definitely 5. Four, 1, 5. 4, 2, 5. 4, 3, 5. 4, 5, 5. Wait, what? 4, 4, 5. 5. Wait, no. 4, 5, 5. No. 5, 2, 5. 5, 1, 5. Nope. 5, 2, 5. Nope. That's not that many options. 5, 3, 5. Wait, what's the first one? Number of moons that orbit Elysium. Four. 4 moons. 4 moons. So first one is 4. 4 moons. 2, 5. between Dorado and Elysium. Okay, so 415, no, 425, no, 435, no, 445, 455. Yarg. I don't know. I'll just look it up. 414? Okay, apparently I was wrong with about rotations. I did cry once. Ooh. 1% damage? No card? Well, I did get the card. Okay, let's continue. Drop a save. Have a drink. And open.
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you.
A smarter man would run while he had the chance.
Oh, I think my average walking speed will suffice once I've finished dispatching you. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work.
Wow.
I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything.
Well, your fated debris is misplaced, she's just using you.
That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. De Vries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
Panache.
Who are you, exactly?
Let the Marisol work.
Marisol Delgado. Former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The endpoint. No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
Marisol is right, even the Abbot no longer has faith in you.
What in the Architect's computational summary are you on about?
The airport has been hinting at your incompetence to anyone who will listen.
That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare.
It's true, he told him himself.
But I am beyond reproach. My talent without peer. What has Joseph ever done for the Order except occupy my valuable time with useless queries? No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I could not have missed such obvious machinations. My math is correct. My math is always correct.
Your calculations are falling apart. Stand down or I'll have to take you apart too. That's a nice threat.
How could I have failed to recognize such gaps in my predictions? I checked and triple-checked. What more could I have done? Where did I err?
You became lost the moment you decided to value ideals over people's lives.
Enough! Please. Your point has been sufficiently made, and I truly lack the capacity to debate.
Diplomat, I'm
I've already
diplomat.
sent Augustine everything she needs. But all our communications are on this terminal. It is yours to peruse. Though I cannot say whether the information will be useful. Obviously, my analytical acumen is not what I'd assumed. All I know is that I was never meant to stop you. Now I must send word to my allies here at the monastery to stand down and notify them of my resignation from the Order. Effective immediately.
Nice!
To believe I mattered in the plan's grand
Ooh,
scheme.
pretty. I'm a diplomat. Hello. What kind of loot do you have? Ooh, Abbott's key. Yoink. And a lot of bits. Thank you. Let me guess, I cannot go back. Nope. Cutscene must go. Well, terminal. Messages. Time is upon us.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced.
Haha. Urgent update.
I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Haha. Copy P-Stocks data to the cartridge. Security protocol sent planetarium lockdown. Composer reply?
I'm much obliged for your tireless work, however. Though the codes will, yet we must act.
Can composer reply? Ooh, I level up. Which means we can do lockpicking and go unlock a lot of other stuff and hack. And maybe engineering? Yeah, sure, let's go with engineering. And got the perks. Perks! Sharpshooter. Trick shot. Uh-huh. No. I'll go treasure hunter. So many traits. Let's compose a reply.
I'm much however, though yet we must
Compose a reply. Reason? From Zinc there, and this isn't you. Whatever you're planning, please reconsider. Now you have your reason and the product will like the good ones, but look at what you've done. Is all the carnage worth it? You were good art director at Angel once, the best among us. You can be that again. Just stop before it's too late. Sure. Hi.
The peace talks then? We'll need your ship unless you intend to walk. To space.
I have no more predictions to offer.
I don't feel like this is a good...
Seriously? Not a good time to discuss things? Look at all this stuff. They probably even prepared the whole battle for me. And I just like, how about no? I just talked my things out. Okay, let's go unlock the missing pieces, I guess. Hello. Unlock. Legendary weapon. The Oracle. Uses long rods. Prediction optics. Use tailored route algorithm capable of mathematically predicting the future a tenth of a second in advance. Wow, that's some nice optics. And it's just a regular gun. Okay.
Agent, over here.
Ooh. Nice. What I wanted to look. Oh.
I assume you had a chance to speak with Logan, that is, Seer Wiley.
Yeah, he is so down.
I'm greatly relieved to hear it. Did he mention me at all?
Yeah, he called you hopeless and full actual some friend. Oh, he was not happy about learning you about sabotaging his career.
I'd rather hope that would not come to light. I gather he did not receive the revelation well. I'm sure you also think me to blame for all of this. But you have to understand my position.
I'm cold.
How ill-equipped all in the Order are for this new world. With the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance. Well, myself especially.
You're head of a monastery. Act like it instead of relying on your subordinates.
Yes, that little habit's what got you into this mess. Show some gumption. You're the senior highest-ranking scientician here. Stand in front. Command.
Quite right. No time for wallowing. From this point forward, I will lead by example. or try to. I suppose there really is no other alternative. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery, regrettable as the business was. I had intended to offer you access to one of our experimental weapons.
Oh.
But it seems you already helped yourself to it. You always did seem a step ahead of me.
That's
May
what
all
having
future
skills
endeavors
means.
proceed in accordance to the plan.
Yoink. Ooh. Pinnacle micro. Do. Thank you. Okay, let's unlock.
I don't know what you're complaining about. We emerged totally unscathed.
Hostage.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
Scathed.
Then increment your bravery index, my goodness. You novices in your theatrics.
Okay. Let's go unlock the safe. Oh. Are they still trapped? They are. Oh no, they're not. Nice. Good for them. Not the right location. Effective range 50 meters. It's getting cold. But wow. Ow. Private entries? Find a workaround. More XP. Regrets. Sometimes I wonder if I didn't make mistake not speaking up against Ruth's plan to dissolve the DPCR all these years ago. Perhaps the department were still functioning even with the loss of the archive. We still have more influence over the recent events. We could have altered the course of war has taken, ended it more quickly, mitigated all this needless suffering. Or perhaps not. I have never been capable of performing the moral calculus required to weigh one human's life against another. As Landon is quick to remind me, it is best to leave such estimations to those with greater aptitude for reason and fewer emotional limitations. Complaints. Another transfer request from the manufacturer came in today. Poor fellow arrived shakier than the novice math, but he wouldn't say why. We're getting him situated in the scriptorium now. That's the third request to transfer out of manufacturer in as many months, all from the same office. I raised my concerns over such unexpectedly high attrition rate with Protector Svoboda, yet she insisted nothing was amiss. That was a mere matter of interpersonal incompatibility with the office. I will have to ask London to run some calculations later. Matters of grievance. How long for a days of quiet study? Instead, I'm constantly asked to deliberate on one matter or another. And so if you can be solved by a simplistic algebraic computation. Supply chains, refugee aid, what do I know about that? One does not get the feeling of being trapped upon perpetual motion machine these days. So much was managed by Protectorate before until now. I failed to realize just how reliant we were upon those systems of order. I really hope Ruth has ahead for all this bureaucracy, or the order may soon find itself in the viable position of governing by name alone rather than through effective application. Yes. Lore. Where the hell am I going? I'm going down. Colleagues death averted. Grizzly experiment yields little data. Novice is saved. 12. Nice. Oh, hello, guys.
The savior of medicine, how can I be of service?
Wait a minute.
Greetings, qualified engineer.
My time is yours. You may peruse.
I may peruse. Okay, where did I need to go? I think there was some guy by the some trenches which could have medical skill. Still a lot of rift anomalies, but I can't really do anything about that. And I don't remember places where I could actually go to unlock the remainder of the items. I think we completed most of this. Hey, Asa.
What? Sorry. Caught me lost in my upper story.
Upper story. I guess let's just go to the ship. Because I think we completed most of the stuff here. Incognito. I think there were places, or at least people would have need to talk to, but I don't remember. Against weak enemies. Yes. Stealth. 30% critical chance against weak enemies. This one is, I get more critical damage, but if I get more criticals, probably that's better. After successful killing, you become camouflage. Increasing your hack skill. Yeah, this one is better. So technically now this weapon should be critical chance. It said 21, but technically it should be even more. Because it has better conditions.
We've limited time, Commander. Let us commence with creating a plan of attack.
Oh, look how nice everyone is here. Sure. Hi, crew.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
We can't let DeVries catch us on the back foot again. We need a plan. Bullet could solve a lot of problems. Provided we can reach DeVries before she enacts her plan to kill the delegates.
The delegations brought their own security, right?
Hope you ain't suggesting they can handle it themselves. They're hardly equipped for a well-timed sneak attack.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
What the hell is throw it no match for weapons. We'll take nice slow while setting off traps. Look. When you supply video luck. Marisol, do you have any idea what we'll face more specifically?
It's a comm station built by the Order in the early days of the colony. As Val said, auto-mechanical security measures are a given, and DeVries will surely level them against us. I'd also expect some level of hazardous disrepair, though the unpredictable nature of DeVries and her defectors concerns me more than anything.
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of her own phantoms?
Yep. This isn't about preventing this war from getting worse.
I know what's at stake. I'm not asking you to set aside the mission. I'm telling you I want to be there when you face Augustine. I'm owed answers, Commander.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
Nice. Good job, team. Protectorate. A spy. Some dude.
Marisol settling nicely? Well, I assume so. I'm actually a little scared to ask. She's like a character from the Zane and Buddy serials come to life. I mean, the end point? Tell me that don't just scream lead ne'er-do-well in a suspenseful two-parter. Maybe don't tell her I said that, though.
Wait.
Found it, huh? No. You know what? This one's on me. The truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it. I wasn't. Sounds... yeah, that's for the best.
Okay, I want to talk with the cultist.
Marisol Del, this unit has also been informed.
Wow. Yeah, we'll be ending the stream soon, as we are approaching a very important point of the story.
Commander.
Get the opinion of the crew.
Exactly.
What do you think about Niles?
He's fun to torment.
I mean, he's equal parts enthusiastic and naive, even with all he's gone through.
Val?
I find her amusing. In a best not to torment her or she'll kill us all kind of way, which I completely respect.
Marisol.
Of course I do. What's not to like? To envy? Her style, her lethality. Oh, she's a professional for architect's sake. I wish I'd known about her department when I was growing up. Even as a child, I know they'd have seen my potential. Tristan's a standard issue arbiter, albeit with an extra slathering of arrogance, especially when it comes to ensuring the Protectorate's inane laws are followed without question. But as long as that ridiculously large hammer of his isn't pointed in my direction, I could watch him administer justice all day. Though he'd be loath to admit it, his propensity for violence almost matches my own. Not only does she possess more heart than your standard corporatist flunky, she's a great deal smarter as well. Don't tell her I said so. She's fortunate she ran into you. Otherwise, I've no question she'd have died from her graft, still cluelessly devoted to aunties despite her intelligence. Such as?
Okay. Yeah, that basically summarizes.
You sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
Good, good. So that's where we end this episode. We managed to raid the cultists. We got unlocked very nice headgear. Apparently some experimental weaponry. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Drop a save.